Hello, how are you all? Just let me know you can hear me all right. I have got headphones if the audio from my computer is not that good. So just letting you know, I did have my camera set up. I was going to do like this whole like fancy uh, setup with my camera so it would be better quality. I was having, I was Ash Beach, who you'll probably know from Zwifting. He's really good with all this tech setup. He was trying to help me, but it's gonna have to be next time. You have to put up with the webcam version. So let me just move over and let me look at all your comments. Really good. Glad you can all hear me. So yeah, it did say live Zwift stream because that was the last time I did it. It was just there as a default, I guess. So yeah. Da, 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 da. So if you've got any questions, I just wanted to come on really and just see how you're all getting on. And I just feel like it's been a while since I've done a live stream on YouTube. And yeah, it is a bit of a strange, weird time. So I just wanted to come and say hi, really. I'm going to do some live Zwift streams next week. Fingers crossed if I can get everything set up all right. But yeah, so if you've got any questions, just leave them in the comments. Just having a look through now. Hello, everyone. God, there's a lot of messages already. Hello, Paul. Hi, Ian. Kelvin. Rob. Chris. Bobby. Geordie. Mezzy. Hi from San Francisco. Wow. So yeah, I've been out for a ride today, and I know there's a lot of, I guess, debate about whether people are still going to go out on their bike. I've still been going out because that's just what I think it's a personal thing. Obviously the government is allowing us to go out on bikes at the minute, so yeah, I've been out and done a ride today. It was pretty windy, but yeah. Rob's asking, do you have any more group rides on Zwift planned? Yeah, so hopefully, I'm going to have one a week for the next month. I'm just double checking with Zwift, just finalising the details for the days and times. But yeah, it's probably going to be, I'm hoping to do Alp the Zwift every week. And so yeah, it'll give us all a chance to get some climbing in and be able to chat. I mean, I won't be chatting that much because it's going to be hilly up there. But yeah. Hi, Will from Tennessee. Hi Tim, how are you? How are you doing, Tim? Actually, uh, Paul is asking, as a lot of the cycle events are being cancelled, how are you going to train now? Um, yeah, I had a lot of events planned and they've all been cancelled this year. And I actually just feel bad for the organisers because it's a lot of money that's been spent and invested into that. I'm still using my turbo. I'm still doing the same kind of training that I would be doing and just still getting out and enjoying the roads near me. So today I went up Duffstones and Home Moss. That is like my loop that I'm doing. It's about 70k. And I think it's like 1500 meters climbing. Took me like 3 hours and a bit today, maybe 3 hours to 15. And that is just like a beautiful route. I'm kind of sticking just to doing the same loop because I feel like you're safer riding potentially on a place where you know everything. You know where the turns are. You know where the descents are. You know where there's like a bit of a bugger of a pothole. So that's why I'm just doing the same loop really. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on because even though it's like training, like I just love riding my bike. So I just see it as I just want to carry on. And actually, I was talking to my coach earlier on this week about it. He's actually done a really good blog. I will leave a link to it. I'll put it on Instagram actually. Basically talking about what do you do if you've had events cancelled? How do you carry on training? Like what's the best way of keeping your fitness up if that's what you're into? So yeah. Paul has asked, oh no, I've read that one. Sorry about that. Hi, Jordy in Mallorca. How many times do you train on rollers? I don't have rollers. I have a turbo trainer, like a wheel off one. So I have the Wahoo Kicker, which I just think is incredible. I did used to have a Tax Flux, and that broke maybe 3 times within the space of a year, and I had to keep going back, and it was just a faff. Whereas my personal preference now is just I will just stick with Wahoo because it's just been so reliable, and that's what you want especially when this is all going on. You don't want anything breaking. Obviously, in comparison, it is just a turbo train. I'm just talking as a cyclist here. I'm still going out. Bought a turbo in case they say we can't. Yeah, I think for me, my I just feel like very fortunate that we are still able to get out on the roads. I'm not sure whether that's going to change, so I'm just kind of enjoying the rides outside while I could do them. Although it was windy today, but I was like, it's okay, I'm outside. Because I think necessarily for me, it's not really the action of riding the bike. It's more the countryside that I love, and like just being immersed into the scenery and like just the I don't know, that's just the bit I love. Because that's the thing that like I know people were saying, oh, just do like an hour lap around where you live, but like that's not what I really love. I love doing it. It's more the countryside that I like. Any other questions? I've got this. Let's have a quick look. Da, 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 da. I'm really sorry if I miss. I'm trying to keep up. Do you have any recommendations? This is Rebecca saying, do you have any recommendations for workouts to add on to cycling before or after you go for a ride? So actually, I'm going to hopefully be doing some strength and conditioning videos. So the guy who does I've not done anything for so long, but a guy called Scott Pearson who used to be at British Cycling, and he set his own like strength and conditioning kind of business up, and he's doing some online ones. So he's going to send some over to me, and I'm going to do them so that you can then do them. So yeah, I would always do yoga when I get back, although I've not done it. I'm pretty lax with it, but I know as soon as I get into it, yoga is insane for it. I just feel for my hips as well. Sometimes my hips get quite tight because obviously I like climbing. Really does help. So I'd just say yoga. Do yoga afterwards. Stefan says, checking in from the Netherlands. I might plan a long distance ride in the UK this summer if Corona doesn't ruin plans. What region would you recommend? I would. Scotland is phenomenal. I would say go up to the Cairngorms because it's, if you like hills, it is stunning. I really like the Dales as well, the Yorkshire Dales. That is a beautiful place to ride. So yeah, so many places. They're probably the two that I would say that I personally like the best. Let's have a quick look. Da-da-da-da-da. Hi Kate, this is Chris Ross. Hi Kate, do you think RAB will go ahead? That's Ride Across Britain. I did that 2 years ago. We'll go ahead this year. I'm 4 months into training for it. I don't know. I have seen emails and things about. I don't know whether they're just postponed. And I think what they actually said is, I mean, don't quote me on this, but I think they said that they were just looking into seeing, what because it's meant to be. I think it's September, isn't it? I mean, there's not a lot we can do about it. Hopefully, it's going to go ahead. But I mean, I don't know. And the thing is, even if you're training for it, it's fine. You just do it again next year. The training will be easy because you've already done it once. So don't see it as wasted. Just see it as time on your bike to get fit. Sorry, I'm reading. This is probably not great to watch, is it? Me just reading your comments, but let's have a look. Anyone's buying a new bike after this is all over? No, I've got all the bikes I need. I've got the CGR, the Ribble CGR, and I've been out on my SL, the Endurance SL, and they are such good bikes. Really do love those bikes. What would have been your first ride event, gravel or road, and was it postponed to a late date? Yes, I'm actually meant to be in Marrakesh, Morocco right now. I'm meant to be flying back tomorrow. I got an email about it saying, oh, your flight. I'm like, my flight is not there. So that was meant to be the Gravel Epic event. So yeah, that would have been it. This would have been my first one, but I mean, you can't get. I mean, for me, this is how I keep thinking about it. I've got to put it into perspective. Yes, I'm disappointed that I'm not doing the events that I wanted to do, but it's just a bike ride at the end of the day. Like, and I get for the company. I mean, for me, it is personal. Obviously, for the companies that have set these all up, it's a lot of money and it's a lot of uncertainty about whether they're going to be able to continue or not. But from my perspective, I just think I just have to just be grateful that I'm still able to eat, I'm healthy, and I can still ride my bike. So yeah. Bobby says, "What town are you from, Katie?" I'm from Chesterfield. It's Chesterfield. It's kind of like the border with South Yorkshire. So yeah. Transatlantic Way is still on in June. Is it actually still on? It's just the wind, though, isn't it? That is one windy ride. Chris says, "Do you feel your fitness is where you want it to be for this time of year?" From Tottington. Yeah, I mean, I'm never really. Uh, as long as I can ride hills, then I'm happy. So yeah. Because I think even though I have like a set training thing, like I'm not necessarily, because I'm not racing. I don't feel like, oh, I need to be hitting this many watts. I mean, it's nice to get fitter, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not that. As long as I can ride, that's all I like to do. Thanks, Veggie Chowder. Says that's very kind of you to say. Oh, there's a lot of nice comments. Thank you. It's because you're not seeing me in my usual. What was I going to say? My helmet and me sweaty face. Geordie says, too many questions for Kate. I know, I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up. I will do some more of these. If you actually are a little bit bored at home and you want me to do more of these, I will, 100%. It's really nice for me just to come and, chat to some of you, because it is, yeah, it is a bit different at the minute. So a few days I watched your improvement. The result is incredible. You lost a lot of weight. I know this is not an easy thing. Any food recommendations? Just vegan, high carb, low fat vegan is the best thing, I think, for cycling, for losing weight, and for just feeling mentally great. That's what I would say. Have you ever done mountain biking? If you like hills, I've done a little bit. I went to the Sven Nys centre in Belgium, and I wasn't very good. I'm a little bit nervous on like bizarre, like really rocky things, but I would like to. I always say I'd like to have a go, but you just gotta go and have a go at it. I'm enjoying doing the gravel stuff as well. Ever going to come to America for a sportive or gravel race? Yeah, why not? Why not? I'd really like to go over again, because I did. Was it last year or the year before? I rode from San Francisco to LA, and I really, really enjoyed that. Do you prefer rollers or resistance trainers? I did have rollers. I sold them and I bought a turbo just because I just prefer it. I just think that obviously they're a lot more expensive, but the workouts you can do on them are incredible. Although I do think rollers are good for learning like balance and stuff. I should probably buy another set and practice more. Someone said, Katie, that saddle's tilted too far down at the front. I think it's the angle, because I'm sat on the floor. It isn't that bad on it, because I actually measure it. So Phil Burt, who is the bike fit guy, who was Team Sky, British Cycling, all that stuff, it's meant to be between 0 and -3 degrees, and that will be one of those. I always check it, so yeah. Joe says, they just closed my favourite local climb here in San Fran. I know, I went to do a bit of trail running yesterday, and they've closed it off. The thing is, though, I know you feel sad about it, but when they closed that trail off, it just made me appreciate it even more. And I was like, do you know what? I cannot wait to come back and ride that. Not ride it, sorry, run it. Oh, thank you for the donation. Don't spend your money watching me. Like I appreciate it, but I mean that's very kind of you. But there's honestly no need. I love doing it. I like chatting to you all. Actually, this is what I was going to tell you. This is what I want to talk about. So I saw on Facebook someone had posted this really lovely idea, and it's made me want to do it. I think you should all do it. So every time you get like every time you want to do something that obviously we can't do at the minute, they were writing on a little bit of paper and putting it into a jar. And then when all this is over, they're going to go through and do all the things. And it's not even necessary. I'm talking really fast, aren't I? It's not even necessarily really big things. It's like little things. So I was chatting to one of my friends, what day was it? Yesterday, I think, about it. And we're going to do that. And it's just a really nice... I just think it's like a positive thing to do, and realising like how much we have taken for granted. Because I definitely 100% have. Especially the travelling aspect of it. Like the amount of trips that I've been able to go on these last probably 2 or 3 years is so, I don't know, I just treasure them more now because I can't do it anymore. So I think we should all do that. Even just like that, being able to ride your favourite climb, like we just didn't realise how good we had it. So Matt has asked, are you still working for Ribble? Is that your full-time job? So, oh God, what have I done there? Sorry. Yes, I am working for Ribble. I work for them part-time, and then the rest of the time it is YouTube, which I have work to do this, but I'm very, very grateful that you all allow me to be able to do what I really enjoy doing. Because I freaking love YouTube, making videos, and riding bikes. It's quick. Oh God, sorry, I keep clicking off these questions. Hang on. I'm trying to keep up with you. Rod says, sorry, they're probably not going in order actually. Rod says, any tips to avoid cramping? Cheers and stay healthy. Cheers, Rod. Same for you as well. This is probably going to annoy some of you, but I've never cramped. I think all times I've cramped when I've like been asleep or something, and I get like a little like cramp in my calf, but I've never had it on the bike. But I am very good at drinking water, so I always have water. I think on average I probably drink maybe I'd say around 3 litres a day. I'd say between 2 and 4 regularly. Just make sure that you're drinking enough. Yeah, that's what I'd say. But also, I am vegan as well. I don't know whether that I've read a little bit to how animal products can sometimes like affect it. I mean, but I don't ever get it. Nigel says, can you tell us a bit about how you're finding the difference between the CGR and the Endurance SL? Sorry, my nose is itching. Is the CGR a decent ride on the road? Yes. So I've been using the CGR in winter and for off-road stuff, and it's got 28mm tyres on it currently, and it just feels really like solid. It's so good over loads of potholes, and I just really love it. And it's got the Shimano GRX group set on there, so it's got what is it? A 46-30 chain rings at the front and a 34 at the back, so it's got really good low gearing for climbing. And the SL, well, the first time I went out on that was when I was in Australia, so I've not really been on it a lot since I've got back because of weather. I didn't want to take it out in bad weather, so it's been on the turbo. But these last probably week, I've been out on the road on it, and it just feels so, like, honestly, like I'm so happy with it. I was thinking that today, like it's really light. It's really just, I will do like a maybe a comparison review. I guess the difference is the CGR, obviously you can put really wide tyres on there, so you can actually go off road on it, and it just feels a lot more robust, but it's heavier. Whereas the SL is lighter, and I wouldn't want to be going like off road on it, because it's a pure road monster, and that one is an off road and road. But I think it's good for a winter bike. I think if you're gonna buy, potentially, it depends what kind of riding you do. If you want to do more off-road stuff and you want one bike, I would go for that because you can just switch the wheels out. Whereas if you are purely just a road rider, then I would go for the SL. That is my opinion. But I'm really happy. I really, really love the bikes, and I love the brand. They're just a nice company and a group of people to work for. So yeah, that is why I had a job with them. I've been lacking motivation. Oh God, that's gone. Where did that say? I can't see it. I'm sorry. I've just seen it. Had sips. Oh, hang on. I've lost that message. I'm so sorry. I think it was about motivation. Oh yeah. So Denstone. I've been lacking motivation for a month. Any tips to get mojo back? I think at the minute I would have some time off, because I did when I got back from Australia. I just felt a little bit, I don't know what the word is. Even with YouTube, I just felt a little bit like I'd just been pounding it for so long. I was like, I just need to have a break from it and like fall in love with it again. And I've had that bit of time off, and I do feel better for it. So don't force yourself to do it. Just have a bit of time off. And I guess at the minute you're forced to have time off. So don't beat yourself up. It's fine. You like climbs? Have you tried Trooper Lane in Halifax? 25 to 30%. I have not, but I will. Yeah, definitely, Steve. I will be up for that. Ed says, look at the size of that spider that's just run across the floor. Spiders don't bother me. If there was one there, I would pick it up. Like, I don't, I'm not that scared. I like little spiders. Uh, White Light says tips for staying positive. You always have such a good attitude. All right, well, let me be honest, because um, well, I guess I am generally positive, but I haven't felt great. I guess these last couple of weeks I've just been worrying because of my grandma, and like she's in her 80s, and so she's had to obviously stay indoors, and it is a scary time. But for me, I just think people have got it way worse, and it is just a difficult time. And I think sometimes it's okay not to feel positive all the time about stuff. It's okay to have like a down day, or have a bit of time where actually everything is uncertain. But I guess I always try and come back to the thing of like it could be a lot worse, and we can still get food, we've still got shelter, and it gives us time to be able to do other things. Like I've been reading so much more. In fact, this book is. There's two books I would recommend for you to read. One is called Chimp Paradox. Let me know if you read it. It is absolutely phenomenal. So it's a chap called Steve Peters, and he's actually really good friends with Phil Burt. So I'm going to ask him if we can try and do a video, because I think he's phenomenal. So he's a psychologist. But he's worked with a lot of athletes to help them train their mind to perform better. But also, it's just a brilliant book just for learning about your own mind and how you act. And it's so, so good, honestly. You have to read it. I had it on audiobook a while back. But it's also good for staying positive, because it just teaches you how your mind works and how you can work with it rather than against it. Honestly, it's such a good book. And then the other one, a lot of you might think this is a bit woo-woo, a bit hippie-ish. It's called The Power by Rhonda Byrne, she wrote The Secret, but The Power is so good because it's much more practical. I think that is I would actually say that book is the one book that has completely changed my life. I just think it is phenomenal. I've got it on audiobook, so if I'm ever in the car, I just kind of dip in and out of it and just play it for like half an hour or something. But yeah, I think it's brilliant. Any other questions? Let's have a quick look. How was the ride today? It was good. It was windy. But yeah, the name of the book again, it's called The Chimp Paradox. I'm just getting it on my phone now. So you can see it's Chimp Paradox by Steve Peters, but I've got it on Audible. Try and get the picture up for you. It's going to start playing it. Hang on. That's it. Chimp Paradox, Steve Peters. Incredible. He does still work at Sheffield Uni, actually, James. Yeah, he does. Any other questions? I'll have 5 more minutes, I reckon, because I've been on, like half an hour. I don't want to bore you all. What have you missed? Sorry, I'm going back to the questions. Guitar Matt, what have you missed? What have you missed doing the most during the current lockdown? A few things. I guess riding with groups, like that is my main social circle of people, are my cycling buddies. So I've missed riding with them. I've missed. Do you know what? It's like little things, like just going out and seeing my friends and going to watch a film with them, or going out for food, or like we planned to go to Snowdon a few weeks back, and the weather was that bad. We'll go. We'll just do it. We'll just do it in a few weeks, and I really missed not being able just to go out and just see them and just spend time with them. But it just makes me. It's just in a weird way, it just makes me really appreciate it more for when we can do it. And like, can you imagine? Like, I just keep thinking ahead for how it's going to feel when we are all able to just do what we want again. It's going to be that, like, I don't ever go like clubbing, or I'm not really into that scene anymore. I used to do it a heck of a lot, and then I found cycling and veganism, and I just kind of didn't do it anymore. But since this, I really want to go out, like proper go out, which is weird, isn't it? Like, why would I want to do that? I don't drink. I've not drank for years. I'm not really into drinking.
But I want to go out. So I was chatting with my friend yesterday about, and like we're chatting about all the things that we're going to do, because we're on about that jar thing with putting the notes in the jar, and we're like, shall we go out? Like, yeah, let's go out, because she's going to go out anyway. And I was like, yeah, what can we do? Where can we go? And we're going to go to like all these places that are proper in Manchester that are all like Manc music, because this is why I moved to Manchester. I'm a bit of a loser. I'm a bit of a Manchester music fangirl. So I just want to go out and hear like Stone Roses and the Smiths, Morrissey, uh, Oasis. Like I just want to go out and hear. Like I cannot wait until I'm out in some kind of dingy bar or club or something, just listening to those. Yeah, I'm just so excited for doing it. Any other questions? Jonathan said, how long do you think it'll be before they tighten the rules around cycling? Do you think they will? I think they probably will, to be honest. I don't want to think that, but potentially, yeah. What food do you miss most that you can't eat as a vegan? That's Mark. There is no food that I miss eating, because I don't know. There isn't. I'm trying to think what, because pretty much everything you can get vegan now. So yeah, no, that I really miss. Any plans for getting married? Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. The city of Berlin has increased the size in cycle lanes to allow the increase in cycling as a result of coronavirus. What do you think? I mean, anything that's going to improve cyclists' rides is only a good thing. Definitely. My music. What's wrong with my music? My taste in music is good. It is good. I'm trying to go back to these questions. I've missed so many questions. I'm so sorry. These are all over the place. If you've got any more questions, leave them. I'll probably have 5 more minutes, so it's been like just over half an hour then. What off the bike training do you do? Pretty much nothing. Oh, running. I've started running. I have started running again. I used to run before I cycled, and yeah, I've got back on running again. God, I'm trying to get all these questions. Steve says, hi, you credit Doing Rider for getting you into cycling. How did you meet? He can be a bit Marmite. I think that's his appeal, isn't it? That you either love him or you hate him. But yeah, I was in Australia like in 2014, and I'd emailed him asking him a question, and then he replied, and we just got chatting. And then I was going to be in Sydney. I was actually in Sydney, and he was coming over, and he's like, "Oh, it'd be good to like meet up, go for a ride." And I had like this mountain bike that I'd bought for like $10. It was horrific. Met him there, and then when I went to Adelaide, I ended up buying a bike. He helped me pick a bike. So yeah, I know people really can really either really like him or dislike him, but I have nothing but like gratitude to that guy, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be chatting to you. I wouldn't be as fit as I am. I wouldn't have lost the amount of weight that I've lost. He was always really helpful. Any questions, and I think that's why now when I get questions from you, I try and make an effort to really try and help you, because that's what he did for me. And I'm just like trying to pass that what's the word? Pass that on, you know? Not scared of spiders, no. I'm a vegan, aren't I? I'm at one with animals. Right. Yeah, 5 more minutes and I'm gonna go. Trying to get through all these questions. So yeah, so next week hopefully there will be some Zwift rides, group rides. So keep an eye out on my Instagram, because that's where I will be posting the Zwift rides. Best way to clean bike indoors? I would probably just spray it down with like a cleaner and then just use an old towel. Do you miss watching Premier League football? I mean, I was at school, I was really into football. but not anymore. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet, such a light in this world. That's a very lovely, kind thing to say. Jason said, "Oh, I'm going to do these more often. I mean, how lovely are all these comments? You're such an inspiration to watch cycling. You're amazing, Katie. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jason. That is a really lovely thing to say." Many people tell me that if I go vegan, I have to take a supplement. B12. Do you take many supplements, or is it a myth? So, basically, I think, I mean, get checked for it. But B12 is something that all people will probably need, not just vegans. Sorry, I can't speak. The other supplements that I take, the only other supplement that I do take is it's vitamin D3, I think, because I did a blood test a few months back, and that was the only thing that was low, which was because it was winter here in the UK, so my vitamin D was low. So I've been starting to take them once a day. Sorry, just do my hair on camera. What's the best climb you have done? Oh, I've done a lot. You know I like the climbs. What climbs? The best one? I don't think I could pick one. I'm trying to think one that I'll tell you one which was really hard and horrific, and just the one that sticks out was Valley of the Tears in Gran Canaria. That was brutal. I was like, I will never ever do this climb again, because it was steep, it was like gravelly, it was just hot. It was a really hard one, but that's the one that kind of sticks out. But one of my favourites is like Duff Stones and Home Moss, and they're like on my doorstep. I really do love them. So yeah. Jay said, "Do you have enough Kendal mint cake?" I still have. I actually had some of that today. That's what I took on my ride out with me. Yeah. Yes, Steve. So B12, animals don't create B12. They're given it in their food. Yeah. So actually, when you get B12 from meat, so they just basically inject that into it, or like you say, put it into their food. Yeah. So actually, you're not getting it from the source. It's B12 comes from like I guess like dirt. It's in that. So when you have like carrots and stuff that have got like a little bit of like I guess mine are because they're organic, but I just kind of like eat the grub because that's where they are. But because everything's so washed and clean now, that's where you're not able to get it. And obviously the soil quality isn't as good as it used to be. Right, I'm literally going to have one more minute and then I am off. Have you done Hard Not Pass? It's on my to-do list. Alan, I'm gonna level with you. I have done it 3 times, and every single time I've had to stop and walk part of it. So it was my mission this year to do it and not because it's so steep. It's not very long, but I just got scared because your front wheel pops up and your back wheel slips, so it's trying to get your literally getting your body weight in the right position so that you're not gonna fall off. Basically, I just got really scared, so I'm like, I will go back and do it. That's the only climb that I can think of that has defeated me. I've done all the others, but yeah. Jay said, "Awesome, keep up the good work, lovely. Keep the content coming. Be safe and look forward to more awesome vids." Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate you all coming and spending your what even day is it? I don't even know. Is it Sunday? Coming to spend your Sunday night, just having a chat with me. And same, yeah. I want you all to stay safe. Let me know how you're getting on. And yeah. Steve said, "Are you still using spirulina supplement?" Yes, I have one of the pods every day in my smoothie. In fact, let me know very quickly now before I go what kind of videos you actually want to see in this kind of strange period where we're not going to be doing a lot of cycling stuff. So yeah, just let me know there, or let me know, just drop a comment and I'll read them back. But yeah, maybe I'll do a couple. I do get asked these a lot, and I always like put off doing them because I always think, oh, do people really want to see that? Like what I eat in a day. I do get asked them a lot, especially on Instagram. I'm just like, oh, are really people that interested? But yeah, maybe I will, because that is something I can film while I'm not out on my bike. Smoothie recipes, yes. Live talks, dancing videos, yeah. I don't think I'll be doing dancing videos. Although I did used to do street and break dance when I was at uni. I mean, yeah. 200k Zwift live stream. I did it for my. Oh my god, no 200. I'm not riding. I could not ride 200k on Zwift, and not on a live stream because I would. Yeah, no. Can you live stream your Zwift rides? Yes, I will do. I will do that, no problemo. Everyone just wants smoothie recipes. I'll just very quickly tell you now. I will do another video about it. I'll do like one of my favourite, like all my different favourite smoothies. The one that I've been using now is basically bananas, frozen mango, frozen berries, spirulina, and a little bit of sugar. That is my favourite. Right, okay then. I'll do another one of these very soon. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Look after each other. I mean, what am I saying? Look after each. You know what I mean. I'm just basically trying to send out the love to you all, and yeah, I really appreciate you coming to say hi, and I'm gonna say bye. So yeah, any other quick questions before I go? No. I'm trying to find. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I did have like a thing to pop up on the end saying thanks for watching, but I can't find it. I don't know where it's gone. I don't know where has that gone. I'm just gonna go anyway. Oh, I wanted to look all nice, but bugger. Hang on, I'll look at some more comments before. How old am I? How old am I? 33. I always forget how old I am. But yeah. All right then, I'm gonna go. So I will. Yeah, there is no. Where is that? In fact, I'll just pop it up now because I got to do it. Yeah, are you all still getting out and riding? Are you still allowed where you are in your country to do it? I mean, hopefully, just stay safe and just don't take any unnecessary risks. That's all. Like I say, like the rides that I'm doing are roads that I know really well, and I'm just being really careful and cautious, and yeah, just checking my bike and stuff before and after each ride. So yeah. All right then, I'm gonna leave it there. So nice to see you all and chat to you all, and I will see you very soon.